Good day, Turks and Caicos. This is your 3-day public weather forecast issued on Friday, the 17th of July, 2026. Looking at the general situation, residual Saharan dust and high pressure ridging are maintaining warm, dry conditions across the Turks and Caicos Islands today. Special warnings: a dust advisory remains in effect for the Turks and Caicos Islands until 8 p.m. this evening. Residents, especially those with respiratory conditions, should take the necessary precautions to safeguard their health. The public is also advised to wear protective clothing and sunscreen and seek shaded areas while outside during peak sunshine hours, as UV indices are expected to be in the very high to extreme range. Now for today's forecast, we're looking at partly sunny skies and hazy today, mostly fair tonight. Winds are coming from the east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and seas smooth to slight with wave heights of 3 feet or less near shore, building up to 4 feet offshore. The daytime high temperature is expected to rise to 91 degrees Fahrenheit with a heat index of 102 degrees Fahrenheit. The overnight low temperature, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunset will be at 7:34 p.m. The next low tide is at 5:31 p.m. and the next high tide is at 11:49 p.m. Now for the extended forecast. Saharan dust levels are expected to gradually clear by Saturday. Over the weekend and into early next week, increasing moisture and a developing trough will raise the chances of showers activity across the Turks and Caicos Islands. Another plume of Saharan dust is then expected to move into the region by mid-next week as high pressure builds, limiting shower activity once again. Forecast for Saturday: isolated showers possible, partly sunny with a high near 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday night, mostly fair with a low around 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Seas smooth to slight with wave heights of 3 feet or less near shore, building up to 5 feet offshore. Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunday night, isolated showers possible, mostly fair with a low around 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Seas smooth to slight with wave heights of 3 feet or less near shore, building up to 5 feet offshore. For the tropical weather outlook, in the eastern tropical Atlantic, there's a broad area of low pressure associated with the tropical wave and located a couple of 100 miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands. And it has a low chance of tropical cyclone formation within 48 hours and through the next 7 days, as the system continues west-northwestward. Significant development of the system is not expected before environmental conditions become even less favorable for development over the weekend. And then in the northeastern Gulf of Mexico and offshore the southeastern U.S., there's an area of low pressure that's forecast to form this weekend over the northeastern Gulf of America and has a low chance of tropical cyclone formation within the next 7 days as the system moves northeastward. And that is the 3-day public weather forecast issued on Friday, July 17th, 2026 by the Turks and Caicos Islands National Weather Service. The next 3-day forecast will be issued on Monday.